Well, hello again, brothers and sisters in Christ. Pastor Mike here. Welcome to our midweek meditation. We are moving along quite well this July. In fact, it feels like August is going to be here before we know it. And with that, school is going to be starting up. So please look toward the backpack blessings and the back to school stuff that'll be happening in August, along with Tractor Sunday. A lot of the wonderful kind of end of summer things will be going on, including our last Sunday in Heritage Hall. I will do Pastor's donut extravaganza again. I got so excited about the donuts, I got choked up for a second there. But midweek meditation is more about, taking this moment to pause, which is important because as I was thinking about last Sunday's sermon, I realized that I was lax in something. Well, last Sunday, the text was about Mary and Martha. And if you were there or you weren't, I like to discuss, the usual, struggle. Are you more like Mary or Martha? And we get so caught up in, is it the person that's relaxing? Is it the person that's working? All of those are good. All those are right. The issue that Jesus raises up was the worry and the frustration and all that internal issue. Remember, that's what Jesus says. You're full of worry. You're full of angst. In fact, her angst and worry got so out of hand, she was ragging on her sister. That was Christ's concern. And that's why we always need to keep our eyes on Christ to ask ourselves, it's not whether we're like Mary and Martha, but is God calling to us to keep our eyes on the prize? Are we getting all caught up with our angst and our worry that we can't even see straight? I know I've had those moments. We've all had those moments. I brought one up in the sermon. But one of the things that I forgot to do, and especially next Sunday's text on the Sunday coming up, which is about prayer, is that I forgot to mention how we can help stay grounded. Sometimes I think I have enough time. I don't have enough time. Maybe I have more time than I thought. No sermon is perfect. I own that. But that's what I want to take in this midweek meditation is think about how can we keep our eyes on the prize. Pastor's going to keep telling us to do something. You better put up, Pastor. And so that's what I want to talk about here. I want to take a brief moment and again do one of my calls toward devotions and prayer time to make that a rhythm in our life. That's how we can stay grounded. It's not about making a grand gesture, but it's often continual little stuff. Maybe that's, one of the great lessons from my healthcare providers, that little pharmacologist who's making sure I'm trying to stay healthy. But it's often those little things that help. And that's why I think daily devotions is the key. If you've never grabbed a Christ in our home, do so. They're nice. They have the text. They have someone who's, just thinking about it, kind of like the midweek meditation here. They're just thinking about it and a prayer. And that can help keep us grounded and listening to Christ. Because oftentimes our key struggle is that we're not listening. We're very good at talking to God, but we don't necessarily listen to God. And devotions are that great opportunity to listen, to keep grounded. Maybe you're not one of those people who the printed devotion works so great. There are many email devotions. You can get them emailed. You can subscribe to a web service. I know I have used an Echo Prayer app to help me with my prayer concerns. I have the prayer concerns. I can add them. I can take them out. But every day I get an email. I get a notification, even though I don't have a phone, that this is what you should be focused on today. And it helps keep me fresh and those sorts of things. Again, like I said, there's apps, there's tools, there are these things that they're not meant to be a chore, but it's meant to be a transformative item, a useful thing to help us stay focused on Christ, stay grounded in our faith, so we don't get all twisted up inside. I mean, just as eating good keeps us healthy, so does making sure our soul is connected, what is good and life-giving keeps us spiritually healthy. Staying connected with God. This isn't meant to be law, brothers and sisters. This isn't meant to be me wagging my fingers at y'all. But just that reminder, in the midst of your angst and worry, take a moment, pause. And I'll leave you with a paraphrase from one of Luther's. Luther was always quick to remind people that on his busiest, most stressful days, where it seemed the most full, he knew he needed to take extra time for prayer, to stay grounded, to stay healthy, to make sure all of those things that needed to stay where they were stayed where they were. Well, blessings, brothers and sisters. Hopefully this is a nice addendum to last week's sermon. Good thing to think about even as we move toward talking about prayer next week, how devotions can be a blessing and a tool. All right, well, blessings, brothers and sisters in Christ. Talk to you later. Bye.